Good evening, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay. Today, I'd like to continue on with our fertility and our conception discussion that you've seen with the many of the videos that I've been posting here, just doing various special topics. Okay. So, with this reading, what I like to focus specifically on is, when many of you, you've gotten older, okay? A lot of you feel that you are beyond the child rearing age, but unexpectedly you pop up and get pregnant, okay? So basically, this reading will center around that discussion here, and I'm going to address five specific issues here, okay? The first is I like to address, what are the advantages of you having a new baby, because I'm feeling that with this reading, many of you may already have teenagers or even adults here, and we would want to see what this late unexpected pregnancy will bring, into your life here, okay? And then we're going to examine what are the drawbacks for you or, your partner becoming pregnant, particularly at this stage in your life, okay? And third, we will address some strategies that will really prepare your other children to welcome this new baby here, okay? And fourth, we'll just look at, how the pregnancy is going to go or how the birth is going to go, whether it's going to be complications or whether, things are going to go smoothly. And last but not least, we're going to address we're going to address how this new baby might unite your family together a bit more here. All right. So I'm going to go on and use my What's Next tarot deck and illustrating this reading here. And ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that this reading may not resonate for each and every one of you out there. Keep in mind that the focus, once again, on this reading is when you really thought your child rearing days were over and you just got knocked up unexpectedly. Okay? So this reading is more suitable for those of you who are at a later age or who, kind of thought that perhaps that you were beyond, the age of conceiving. All right? So again, this reading may not resonate for each and every one of you, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the information that you're seeking. Be sure to like and share if it does resonate, okay? And subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. So I'm going to go on and shuffle up these cards and ask Spirit. And this reading is valid until the end of this year here. So Spirit, give us some messages surrounding the questions that I've asked here, okay? Give us some messages here. All right. So let's see what we have. I'm going to start off by examining the card that fell to the bottom of the deck here. We have the Sun here. All right. So as you would imagine, ladies and gentlemen, this Sun is a very positive omen, a vibrant card, and it connects with fire signs. And it shows success, achievement, a return even to good health for many of you who might have previously struggled, okay? It also represents simply just good news, and this is the energy that's kind of injected into your situation here. Even for some of you, because I'm using the After Tarot deck, and what this deck tends to, it shows actually is what comes next here. You see two children here, so there's a possibility of you having twins as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And it represents fulfillment of a dream, blessings from above, as well as some sort of celebration I'm seeing here with that card. All right. So you see that the energies are positive surrounding, this issue here. All right. So now let's look at what advantages or what are some advantages of, you having this new baby here. All right. Or what advantages that it would bring. Wow, you have the death card here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't look at this card as being negative here because, first of all, this card, is connected with water signs. But I feel that with this card, it's kind of indicating that having this child will certainly bring about, a radical change in your approach to living. as well as child rearing. Okay, perhaps even though you may have other kids, you might raise this child a bit differently from how you raise your other children. Of course, you're older now, and you'll be able to impart your wisdom and the lessons that you've learned up to this point to this child. Okay, and I see that I see a new you will emerge, which I feel will, in fact, purge you from past hurts as well as resentments. And many of you, I feel, will also end situations really that no longer serve you as well moving forward, with this. So this child seems like it's going to bring about major changes, a radical change, or radical changes for you. Okay? Let's look at your next question. Okay? So let's look at some drawbacks that might crop up because you are getting a little older at this time. So, let's look at any potential drawbacks that might occur here. We have the Empress. All right. So, with the Empress, that could connect with Earth signs. Okay. So, I feel that with this, just looking, because Empress usually is a very positive card, but I feel that there may be some type of financial or domestic type issues to combat, and there would be much stress associated with this for many of you. I'm kind of feeling here, okay? And I feel that you might even also kind of overlook opportunities that I'm getting here. So try to recognize that aspect. All right. Let's look at your next question. Let's give you a few strategies that will prepare those of you who have other children to welcome this new baby here. Okay? And we have the Hangman. Wow. Okay. So with the Hangman, ladies and gentlemen, that connects with water signs. So it it appears to me that you're gonna have to tell them to kind of think out of the box, with this child and be a bit more selfless that I'm getting, or be different in some way. I'm getting because this card is all about kind of marching to a different drummer, if you will. Okay. Um, and it also talks about a slow paced approach that I'm getting. Sometimes even to the point of sacrificing, their life here, because I'm seeing that there might be some type of sacrifices that will need to be made here. Okay, with looking at that, particularly again, this is the After Terror deck, and it shows what comes next. It's all about someone sacrificing themselves to help someone. Okay, let's move on to your next question. Here we have, you know, I mean, will the pregnancy and birth go well? Okay, we have the World. All right, so this is definitely a yes card and connects with Earth signs. I feel that with this World card, you're gonna certainly feel very complete and very fulfilled, is very happy here because you're seeing here that you have everything that you could possibly need. You have the pentacles, you have the wands, you have the swords, and you have the cups here. So it's a culmination of experience here. Once again, these cards are unlike the traditional tarot deck because it shows you what really kind of comes up next here. All right. And your fifth question, ladies and gentlemen, that we will be examining is, how would this new baby unite the family and prove a blessing in disguise? Or will this baby unite, your family together here? We have judgment. And of course, once again, that's a resounding yes that connects with fire signs, okay? So I feel that the family will certainly reconcile any previous differences, and I feel the family is definitely it's going to grow closer here. Okay, you're going to begin to, you know, become more mutual teamwork. Okay, because you have 20, right? 2 plus 0 is 2, so it's all about teamwork, cooperation, kind of working together here. It shows that a new stage is imminent, renewal as well as new beginnings, ladies and gentlemen. So it certainly shows, that an auspicious turn of events is to be expected for you guys here with that reading here. So keep it along, though, in the line of, just trying to help you stay positive with your attitude in this situation. I'm going to go on and just shuffle up my deck here to kind of give you a few things that you might want to consider transforming or letting go, as you move forward here, particularly with this question here. I'm just going to shuffle up, select a few messages here, and then I want to give you a closing message with one of my postcards from Spirit. So, Spirit, what additional things should collectors consider letting go in this situation here? And I'm only going to select 3 cards, okay? What additional messages would you like me to share here with collective? Okay. It's time that many of you surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can really see things clearly and really make the best decision that you really need to be making here. Okay? Surrender your fear of change. Okay? The universe is certainly reminding you that you are, in fact, cared for always. And of course, having this new child is it makes anyone fearful, especially when you're older. In fact, my mother gave birth to me when I think she was probably about 45, and I'm almost 49 now. So it was at a very late age. And I turned out all right, y'all. So everything's going to be okay with you guys. So this card is also telling you that, whether you've been afraid of a change in your job or your health, or even in fact a relationship, or just, with this card, it's all about the fear of aging and death. Try to repeat this affirmation. You certainly have faith that all is in fact well. And last but not least to these cards, your dreams are going to materialize here. It's time that you surrender to joy. And understand that a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and then savor it. Okay? It's time that you indulge in random acts of smiling, because doing so during both hard and easy times, it's going to bring more joy into your life if you continue to embrace that energy. All right? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to shuffle up my postcards here that I have here and just give you a closing message here from Spirit, something that you may want to consider moving forward, okay? So, Spirit, what message would you like me to share with collectives here in regards to this situation, okay? What a message would you like me to share? Let's see. All right. Here's a postcard. I'm going to read it as it's written. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment to moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday. So many go chasing a magic, it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this. So when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here, okay? So, collectives, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has really offered you the additional advice that perhaps you guys have been looking for. Okay. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Please be sure to send over your comments. If you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me. Okay, at will.brown at watconsultinginc.net. Okay. I'm going to be posting another fertility reading for you guys here, special topics following this one. So enjoy and have a nice evening. Okay. Thanks a lot.